Stop worrying about AI memory shortages. Seriously. If you think the HBM bottleneck will slow down the AI boom, you haven't seen what just happened in San Francisco. Here is the counterintuitive truth that every AI investor needs to understand. South Korea and the US just signed over $1.45 trillion in AI chip deals. 3 massive announcements, all in 1 week. Deal 1. Samsung and Broadcom signed a $200 billion partnership through 2030. It covers memory chips, sub-2 nanometer foundry, and advanced packaging. The deal combines Broadcom's custom ASIC design expertise with Samsung's manufacturing muscle. Deal 2. SK Hynix and Samsung signed $950 billion in long-term memory supply agreements with US tech companies. SK Hynix alone committed $750 billion to companies including Nvidia. Deal 3. Nvidia and SK Group unveiled a $500 billion plus AI data center initiative. SK Telecom will build a 2 gigawatt AI factory in Korea powered by Vera Rubin chips and HBM4 memory. First facility due in 2027. Why this matters? AI memory shortages have been the biggest bottleneck in the AI supply chain. These deals lock in supply through 2030. Let me break down all 3 deals and their stock impact. I'll admit something, I was worried about AI memory shortages. HBM was sold out through 2026. How will Nvidia ship Vera Rubin without HBM4? I thought. Then I saw these deals. And I realized, the entire supply chain is being locked in for the next 5 years. Today, I'm going to break down the $1.45 trillion South Korea-US AI alliance. By the end, you will understand why AI infrastructure is entering its next phase. Let's start with the first deal. Samsung Electronics and Broadcom struck a pact to widen cooperation across memory chips, contract chipmaking, and advanced packaging. Total value exceeding $200 billion until 2030. The breakdown: foundry includes Broadcom's next-generation communications chips being made with Samsung's sub-2 nanometer process technology. Memory includes collaboration on next-generation HBM products. Packaging includes advanced packaging for higher performance, lower power AI and network chips. What Samsung gets: a massive long-term customer for its foundry business. A chance to narrow the gap with TSMC by wooing major technology customers. What Broadcom gets: guaranteed capacity for its custom AI chip designs at a time when AI chip demand is soaring. The counterintuitive truth: Samsung has been struggling to win foundry customers. This deal is a validation of Samsung's advanced manufacturing capabilities. Now let me show you the second deal. The headline: South Korea's Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix will pursue memory chip supply partnerships with US big tech companies worth $950 billion overall. SK Hynix, $750 billion in long-term supply to US companies including Nvidia. Samsung, $200 billion to Broadcom. The announcement: South Korean presidential advisor Kim Yong-beom announced the deals during President Lee Jae-myung's visit to San Francisco for talks with OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, Nvidia's Jensen Huang, Anthropic's Dario Amodei, and Broadcom's Hock Tan. The scale: these are 5-year long-term supply agreements. Not one-off orders. Guaranteed capacity through 2030. The counterintuitive truth: the deals are so large that they essentially remove supply chain uncertainty for US AI companies. Memory is no longer the bottleneck. Now let me show you the third deal. The announcement: Nvidia and SK Group unveiled a more than $500 billion AI initiative spanning large-scale AI data centers and next-generation memory. The partnership: SK Hynix and Nvidia entered a long-term AI memory partnership to secure next-generation memory supply for Nvidia and jointly develop HBM for AI training, AI agents, and physical AI applications. The data center: SK Telecom will build a 2 gigawatt AI factory in Korea powered by Nvidia's Vera Rubin chips and SK Hynix's HBM4 memory. The expansion: Nvidia, Naver, and Brookfield plan to expand Naver's existing AI data center in South Korea. The counterintuitive truth: this is a full-stack AI infrastructure play. Chips plus memory plus data center plus software. Not just supply, ecosystem building. Now let me break down the stock impact. SK Hynix, strong positive. $750 billion in long-term deals. Nvidia direct partnership on HBM4. Already estimated to have 60 to 70% of HBM4 volume for Vera Rubin. This confirms it. Samsung, positive. $200 billion Broadcom deal. Foundry business validated. SUB 2 nanometer capacity locked in. Tesla already signed a $16.5 billion logic chip contract. Now Broadcom. Samsung is narrowing the gap with TSMC. Nvidia, positive. Supply chain secured. HBM4 availability confirmed for Vera Rubin systems. Memory bottleneck solved. Vera Rubin systems can ship as planned. Broadcom, positive. Custom AI chip demand secured. Access to Samsung's sub-2 nanometer process. Guaranteed capacity through 2030. TSMC, mild negative. Samsung just won a major customer. Competition is heating up, but TSMC still has Apple, Nvidia for GPUs, AMD, and Qualcomm. The counterintuitive truth, this is a sector-wide positive. AI memory shortages have been the biggest bottleneck. These deals confirm that AI memory demand is so strong that companies are securing supply over 5 years ahead. Let me leave you with the 3 secrets that connect everything we just discussed. Secret 1. The supply chain lock signal. These deals are not about spot prices. They're about guaranteed capacity. $950 billion in long-term supply agreements. $500 billion in infrastructure. This is companies saying, we need this capacity. We're paying for it now. Secret 2. The Samsung foundry pivot. Samsung has been struggling in foundry. TSMC is far ahead. The Broadcom deal changes that. Samsung now has a major custom AI chip customer. SUB 2 nanometer capacity is locked in. Secret 3. The HBM4 lock. SK Hynix already has 60 to 70% of HBM4 volume for Vera Rubin. This new partnership with Nvidia confirms that SK Hynix will be the primary memory supplier for Nvidia's next-generation systems. Bottom line, AI infrastructure is entering a new phase. These deals confirm that the memory shortage is being addressed through long-term strategic partnerships. So what should you actually do with this information? If you own Nvidia stock, the HBM4 supply chain is now secured. Vera Rubin systems have confirmed memory supply. This removes a major risk. If you own SK Hynix stock, $750 billion in long-term deals. Nvidia partnership confirmed. Strong positive. If you own Samsung stock, the Broadcom deal is a validation of Samsung's foundry capabilities. Watch for more foundry customers to follow. If you own TSMC stock, competition is heating up. But TSMC still dominates. Watch for any further customer wins from Samsung. Here is my question for you. Do you think the South Korea-US AI alliance will accelerate the AI boom, or create an oversupply of memory? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. Like and subscribe if you want more analysis on the AI supply chain and the companies shaping the industry. I'll see you in the next video.